Triumph IAS Daily Prelims Practice MCQ is a program that is exclusively designed for CSE 2023 aspirants. In this video discussion, we will discuss UPSC CSE Prelims previous 25-year questions.
Question number 1. Which of the following is the custodian of the Constitution of India? Option A. The President of India. Option B. The Prime Minister of India. Option C. The Lok Sabha Secretariat. Option D. The Supreme Court of India. The correct answer is option D. The Supreme Court or the Apex Court of India acts as the guardian of the Constitution. Supreme Court is the guarantor and protector of fundamental rights of citizens. An aggrieved person can directly approach the Supreme Court in case of infringement of his/her fundamental rights. Under Article 32 of the Indian Constitution, SC has the power of writ jurisdiction for the enforcement of fundamental rights. These are the writs of habeas corpus, mandamus, prohibition, certiorari, and quo warranto. Question number 2. With reference to the Constitution of India, consider the following statements. Option 1. No High Court shall have the jurisdiction to declare any central law to be constitutionally invalid. Option 2. An amendment to the Constitution of India cannot be called into question by the Supreme Court of India. Which of the statements given above are correct? Option A. 1 only. Option B. 2 only. Option C. Both 1 and 2. Option D. Neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option D. The 42nd Amendment Act of 1976 curtailed the judicial review power of High Court. It debarred the High Courts from considering the constitutional validity of any central law. However, the 43rd Amendment Act of 1977 restored the original position. Justice Syed Shah Mohammad Qadri has classified the judicial review into the following 3 categories: judicial review of constitutional amendments. Question number 3. Consider the following statements. Option 1. The motion to impeach a judge of the Supreme Court of India cannot be rejected by the Speaker of the Lok Sabha as per the Judges' Inquiry Act 1968. Option 2. The Constitution of India defines and gives details of what constitutes incapacity and proved misbehavior of the judges of the Supreme Court of India. Option 3. The details of the process of the impeachment of the judges of the Supreme Court of India are given in the Judges' Inquiry Act 1968. Option 4. If the motion of the impeachment of a judge is taken up for voting, the law requires the motion to be backed by each House of the Parliament and supported by a majority of total membership of that House and by not less than 2/3 of total members of that House present and voting. Which of the statements given above are correct? Option A. 1 and 2. Option B. 3 only. Option C. 3 and 4 only. Option D. 1, 3 and 4. The correct answer is option C. Times Speaker can refuse to accept the motion. Times incapacity and proved misbehavior haven't been defined. Question number 4. What is the purpose of Vidyanjali Yojana? Option 1. To enable the famous foreign educational institutions to open their campuses in India. Option 2. To increase the quality of education provided in government schools by taking help from the private sector and the community. Option 3. To encourage voluntary monetary contributions from private individuals and organizations so as to improve the infrastructure facilities for primary and secondary schools. Select the correct answer using the code given below. Option A, 2 only. Option B, 3 only. Option C, 1 and 2 only. Option D, 2 and 3 only. The correct answer is option A. Vidyanjali, School Volunteer Program, is an initiative of the Ministry of Human Resource Development, Department of School Education and Literacy to enhance community and private sector involvement in government-run elementary schools across the country under the overall aegis of the Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan. Union Minister for Human Resource Development, SMT Smriti Zubin Irani in 16 June 2016 dedicated Vidyanjali, a school volunteer program, to the nation. The aim of the Vidyanjali Yojana is to develop the society from the poor education system prevailing in some areas, mainly in rural districts. The teacher recruitment process is there, but there is a huge demand of teachers mainly in the primary sections of the government schools in every state. So this scheme not only provides a solution to the scarcity of teachers in government schools for now, but also gives a noble path to thousands of aspirants to provide teaching services in schools without being selected in regular teaching recruitments. Question number 5. Which of the following are the objectives of National Nutrition Mission? Option 1. To create awareness relating to malnutrition among pregnant women and lactating mothers. Option 2. To reduce the incidence of anemia among young children, adolescent girls and women. Option 3. To promote the consumption of millets, coarse cereals and unpolished rice. Option 4. To promote the consumption of poultry eggs. Select the correct answer using the code given below. Option A, 1 and 2 only. Option B, 1, 2 and 3 only. Option C, 1, 2 and 4 only. Option D, 3 and 4 only. The correct answer is option A. Times NNM is an apex body under Ministry of Women and Child Development. Times it will monitor, supervise, AFEX targets, and guide nutrition-related interventions across the ministries. It will monitor various schemes contributing towards addressing malnutrition. Why needed? Times there are number of schemes directly and indirectly affecting nutritional status of children, 0 to 6 years age, and pregnant women and lactating mothers. Times in spite of these, level of malnutrition and related problems in country is high. Times there are number of schemes but there is lack in creating synergy and linking between schemes to achieve common goal.